Guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to change the lamp on this BenQ device. What you will need is a new lamp or lamp module. I got the lamp module, so it has the lamp and some other parts around it. You could get just the lamp, but then you will need to work more, and I'm only covering how to change the full module. That's the easiest. This original quality lamp module costs 140 euros from Beamer Parts EU. I think they sent it from Czech Republic and it came really fast. You could also get from Amazon or AliExpress or places like that a lamp module for around 70 euros. So that's fairly like a lot cheaper and half price, but they might not be as good quality. So I opted for the original quality. Of course, if you get it from BenQ, like the really original one, that most likely costs even more. And considering the BenQ device, I bought it 11 years ago, and the original lamp lasted that long. It cost the whole projector 650 euros, and the lamp was 140. So this is maybe the max I was willing to pay for a new lamp. I'll leave some links down below in the description so you can check those out. So next, let's go ahead and change the lamp. So there will be one screw here on the side. You can use a flathead screwdriver to open that. I already loosened it up a bit, so it's easy to take off. Then you open the cover this way, so not from this side, because the hinge is here. So just you can pull your fingers in between and lift it up. It was quite loose because I just opened it already once before, and there is some dust seal around here. There is a plastic cover in here which all moved a bit because I just removed it already, but it's positioned like this, and it's really to keep the dust away from the lamp. And yeah, when the lamp is fully used, it explodes, so there will be small glass pieces inside, and we can actually see one glass piece here in the plastic cover as well. Since there will be those glass particles, it will be a good idea to get a vacuum cleaner close by and maybe vacuum some off from the top first. And you could wear gloves because you might have those small glass pieces, so that might be a good idea. Get the lamp out. There's a small clip which you can raise here, and then you can use it for pulling it out. But before that, there is one screw over here which is a Phillips head, so go ahead and take that out. So after getting that screw out, it's just a matter of lifting the lamp out. There is a power plug on this end of the lamp module, so we can see on the new module that this is what the power plug looks like. So it will be tight on this end, so we can maybe hold it with two hands and kind of wiggle it out like this so that the power plug comes loose, and then we can lift the lamp out. The amount of glass inside there is quite limited. I see one glass shard over there and maybe something smaller over there. So yeah, maybe we should get a finer vacuum cleaner head and vacuum that out, and then we are good to go to put the new one in. I just used my standard vacuum cleaner with the smallest head, which is, well, not that small, but it fits quite well in there. I did a shake test and still found a few more glass shards, so give it another go. Okay, did some more vacuuming and a few more shakes, and I think I got all the glass out of there. And yeah, it kind of goes into many places, and glass shards like this, and also smaller ones. So yeah, I came into the garage to do this because yeah, I don't want any glass shards on my living room floor. Now we can go ahead and put the new lamp module into the device. Just orient it in the same way as the previous one, the power plug goes in this end, and yeah, the lens or that lamp goes this way. And yeah, I guess you could change just the lamp and you have those fittings in there. And but yeah, I don't know how much more effort is it just taking screws out and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into that now, but most likely would be doable as well. Okay, so let's just raise this clip as we had it before and lower it in. I'm trying to position it in the same way as the previous one was. And yeah, there is a small spot over here which needs to go in place. There's a kind of those two little notches which go in those holes, so then you know it's in the correct position. Then it's just a matter of tightening that screw. Okay, it's in place, and yeah, this little thing only serves the purpose of pulling it out and kind of lowering it in, so you can't just clip it in back into position. And after you have done that, you can repeat the same process of putting the pieces back in. This didn't come with a new dust cover, so I'm going to just fit this in the exact same position as it was in, and try to make it stick as well as possible. And yeah, that's about it. Then we put the final cover on here the same way as it was. It goes in there, and we put this last screw in place here, and we are good to go. Of course, when we turn the power back on, the menu will have the lamp timer, so there will be a setting to reset the lamp timer. So go ahead and do that once you power the device on again. If you found this video helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.